I would like to thank the organizers of the 2014 International Sustainable Industrial Processing Summit for affording me an opportunity to present to you one of Quebec's most ambitious sustainable development projects. We have called the project the Plan Nord, and allow me to provide some background before I discuss the details and key challenges of this major undertaking. Quebec is the second biggest province in Canada. Like many other territories, it has developed around the St. Lawrence River. Most of Quebec's 8 million inhabitants live in the southern part of the province. In the northern territory, nearly 120,000 inhabitants are scattered over 1.2 million square kilometers, equivalent to over 72% of Quebec's total geographic area. The Inuit, Cree, Innu, and Naskapi Aboriginal nations comprise one-third of this population. The Northern Territory, which the Plan Nord covers, has outstanding energy, mineral, forest, and wildlife resources. It also has tourism potential and offers potential for biofood development. In order to develop the vast territory economically and socially, in 2011, the Quebec government launched the Plan Nord, Building Northern Quebec Together, the project of a generation. This project hinges on a sustainable development approach. It calls for various activities such as mining operations, the development of renewable energy projects, and the construction of transportation infrastructure. Development in northern Quebec has slowed significantly over the past 2 years, in particular because of a worldwide drop in metal prices. In 2014, the government committed itself to revive this major project and to restore confidence in order to ensure the territory's development and attract investors there. The revival of the Plan Nord is a key challenge, and we wish to proceed by satisfying all facets of sustainable development, which means social, economic, and environmental. From a social standpoint, the government is going to maintain close cooperation with all of the project's partners, including the Aboriginal communities, in order to ensure that northern development occurs in a spirit of collaboration. To this end, several task force and partners discussion tables are already at work. The government will establish in the near future the Société du Plan Nord to coordinate the development of this vast territory in a respectful manner. This autonomous entity will collaborate closely with all local, Aboriginal, and private sector partners and will coordinate all of the initiatives of the government's department concerned with the Plan Nord. The social acceptability of the natural resource development projects is a value to which we attach considerable importance. Moreover, the very concept of social acceptability included in the recently adopted Quebec Mining Act. For example, the Act now grants Quebec municipalities the right to be consulted on possible mining projects. By allowing the municipalities to pinpoint in their territories areas that are incompatible with mining operations, we have given Quebecers the ability to control development in their territory. To efficiently develop the North, the government intends to invest strategically in infrastructure. We are examining scenarios to enhance the capacity of the maritime port and the rail link to facilitate freight transportation from the Labrador through to the port of Sept-Îles. From an economic standpoint, we want to do everything to maximize growth in all regions of Quebec. And for this reason, the government will integrate into the new Société du Plan Nord a marketing office which will publicize among Quebec firms needs for supply and equipment. In this way, it will be possible to involve all of Quebec region in northern development. The government will listen to the needs of major prime contractors and will guide companies in their development. This initiative will support machinery suppliers, equipment manufacturers, and industrial contractors. At the international level, we will conduct an extensive promotional campaign to attract foreign investment and in particular to restart investment in the mining sector. Quebec's objectives to fight climate change are not incompatible with northern development. The development of the North will not hamper our ambition to maintain and broaden Quebec's contribution to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We have committed ourselves to step up efforts to develop clean technologies and promote energy efficiency. We have also committed ourselves to protecting 50% of the Northern Territory. However, before we protect the territory, we will ensure beforehand that we are fully aware of its mineral potential. This measure will allow us to fully reconcile protection of the territory and the development of mineral potential. It would also dispel uncertainty among investors. In 2013, Quebec adopted rules which increased from 70% to 100% the financial guarantee covering the estimated cost of restoring a mining site. The commitment to pay a financial guarantee upstream from a project will from now on be a precondition before obtaining a mining lease. Under the regulation, mining companies have 2 years to submit the financial guarantee necessary for its restoration. According under the new Mining Act, all mining projects, without exception, will be subject to a public consultation. In the case of big mining projects, the government will automatically mandate an environmental board to conduct a consultation. The mission of this independent, neutral body is to enlighten government decision-making process. To develop such a vast territory, it is essential to rely on rigorous scientific knowledge. To this end, the government will participate in the establishment of the Nordic Institute of Quebec, which will serve as a significant way to learn the best technological and scientific talents. The Institute will also play a unifying role among Northern residents and position Quebec as a national and international leader with the best expertise possible. To relaunch the Plan Nord project, the Quebec government intends to put some major funds to create jobs. Strategic investments and knowledge acquisition are at the forefront of the Plan Nord. As you can see, Quebec's northern development poses challenges, but we intend to meet all of them by putting into practice in an exemplary manner the principles of sustainable development. Thank you and best wishes for the successful conclusion of the summit.